good, Nick?
Yeah, you good.
All right, man. What's up, man? It's your boy, Young Dell. Back for our second interview of the P.O.M.E series, Product of My Environment, man. And we here with, introduce yourself, my brother.
What's going on? It's Ramon.4K, photographer, videographer, creative director, media person, whatever you want to call it.
Man. Definitely appreciate you coming out, Ramon, for real, man. I really appreciate it. We just want to talk to you. I want to get your perspective on your transition from actual having a decent job, kind of getting into the streets, and then somehow finding your way with photography. And if I'm saying that am I saying that transition right, or was it different steps in between?
I mean, it was kind of like, for real, like a lot of stuff happened when I was in school, and then you do the college thing. But then it's like I was going to Bowie State, so it was kind of like I'm right there. Still pretty much around the way, for real. It's like 30 minutes.
Not that far.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hop back in the whip.
Exactly. All you got to do is
go down the street still doing stuff. And then you try to do the right thing. It's kind of like an in and out thing.
One foot in.
One foot in, 1 foot out. But then it kind of like went to some whole other shit. You know what I'm saying, after that.
Before we even get into that, let's start from the jump. So, where did you grow up, man?
Grew up out Clinton.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, Clinton, small city, close to, Temple Hills, Fort Washington, Oxon Hill, kind of like in the middle of everything. Not too much going on, you know what I'm saying? But the shit that is going on, it's a whole lot if you keep your ear to a whole lot of stuff. A lot of people, oh man, Clinton born, ain't shit going on out there, but just don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's anywhere. People do shit in every city. So
what exactly even attracted you to the streets?
Shit, man, just being a knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? Like, whole lot of shit was appealing at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to see yourself with money. You want to dress a certain way. You want to have certain things and do certain shit. Certain shit just look cool. You know what I'm saying? When you're young. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I want to go out here and I want to smoke weed all young. I want to get in fights. I want to, you know what I'm saying, do all this other type of shit, be all, just get into other wild shit. So it's just like, you look at other people, you know what I'm saying? You look at people like older than you know what I'm saying? You got peers, you got family, you know what I'm saying? And they get you hip to certain shit. So it's kind of like a whole lot of mixture of shit too.
So, let's start. I guess start from this, the beginning. So, like you said, you was in school, decided to go the college route.
Yeah.
When did shit go left? When was you just like, man, I'm cool?
Really in college, for real. Like, I just feel like it wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, education is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? I respect anybody that, can stick that shit out. Because it's like after you get to high school, you feel like you're grown. Matter of fact, you already feel grown when you in high school. So it's like, you get out there, some people it just ain't for them. You know what I'm saying? But freshman year was rough, you know what I'm saying? Getting the shit around the way, dealing with other little personal shit. So it's just like, I was like, man, I'm cool for real.
So even while you was in school, did you even just try to get a 9-to-5 job or
what, in college?
Yeah.
Even
after college?
Shit, nah, not so much in college. I mean, it was you kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like doing my thing in college for real. So that shit was, that be, you can.
Fact.
You remember them days when you can motherfucking sell 0.5 for a dub, fucking perp shit. So how that was, But I ain't really not so much in college, but afterwards, yeah, I tried.
So why wasn't that whole go to college, get a job, why wasn't that for you?
Just looking at it, for me personally, I'm more to myself. I'm not really a social person. That's why I kind of be behind the lens, this whole shit funny as hell, weird as shit. You know what I'm saying right now, for real. But I don't know, it just all depends on the mindset that you have. A lot of people, I don't know. I ain't gonna say college doesn't teach you certain things because like I can't really say because I really wasn't going to class like that. I just knew that I just wanted to do something else. Like I always had a certain vision to work for myself, whether it was, be in the street or start some type of business, I was also into like computer science too, IT. So, I figured I could, learn that on my own rather than, you know, be in college, not wasting my time, but I just feel like just that environment just wasn't for me.
Was it like a particular like situation that kind of made you like make that transition from being outside into like photography, or you just got tired of it?
Like from the street to photography,
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna say like a particular situation. I just know like I don't know. Like I would always take good pictures of my friends when we would be out. I would record, going to concerts and everything. Now I go back and look at it like, this shit kind of lit for real. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just kind of like got into it. Just one day following a few of my friends around that, do the same thing, kind of tagged along with them. You kind of like see how things are going. You got friends that, get killed, even certain shit that don't even got nothing to do with the street. Certain things just happen, people get die, get sick, you just look at it like, damn, like, you gotta tighten up, So then it's just like, thankful that you got good friends, family that can kind of point you in another direction, show you another avenue. So that's kind of like when things started changing, probably like around 2016. So pretty much.
before we even get to that section, like, do you regret anything? Like, if you had to do it all over, would you say it'd be the same?
Uh, I ain't gonna say I will regret something, but it's just like certain people I probably shouldn't have showed as much love to as I did. And like I tell people this all the time, like people don't really understand my love language because love is will make you do a lot of crazy shit, and that can either be, good or bad. Like it gotta be. I believe like only thing something can't exist unless it's two different ends of the spectrum. You wouldn't know something good unless you knew if something was fucked up. So it's like love, kind of like being in the middle. You can do something great, amazing, but that shit can also make you pow the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I shouldn't have shown as much love as I did because that made me do a lot of shit that went, the other way that it shouldn't have. So it's just like I could have just eased back on a lot of things, let people figure more shit out on their own instead of like trying to like help. So,
What would you What would you tell? I don't know. Let's just say one of your young bucks. You know what I'm saying? Come up to you and ask you for some advice. They trying to jump off the porch. What advice would you give them about that lifestyle?
shit, don't do it. Don't like shit. I mean, number one, the game fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? With everything, like not even just hard drugs, anything that you're doing, it's just like everything is digitalized now. It's more scamming and it's not really a lot of like natural hustling going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like the people call hustling like, putting in work and doing what they gotta do, but I'm talking about like, you know, with the game itself, it's just fucked up. Like it ain't a whole lot of honesty, you know what I'm saying? Everybody telling on everybody, getting away with shit. Price is fucked up, you know. You're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get back at least once, you're gonna get caught.
There's cameras everywhere.
Cameras, hot niggas, girls with fucking pockets up, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it just ain't. I don't know. It's just the way youngsters are built nowadays. I don't really think that they really should have any, part of that shit. I think eventually, I mean, yeah, the streets gonna move, but it just ain't never gonna be the way that it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like even when I was coming in, like we looked at shit like we had always, that was doing their thing, and they was, hating on me and my man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, y'all young niggas fucking shit up. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Woo, woo, woo. They looking at it like we doing shit fucked up. They had a certain way. Niggas over them had a certain way. So it's just like every, generation it trickled down to, it just get worse and worse. So it just ain't really nothing to do. But you learned a lot. you become more of a man. I can say I ain't gonna say more of a man, but you learn to really speak up for yourself and just be a stand up guy for real. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like a lot of niggas give black eyes to that shit. Like, niggas' name ain't good out here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I wouldn't recommend that shit. I just know when I have a son, daughter, anything, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the right position to get him away from all that type of shit. Because I done pretty much seen, like, pretty much every different avenue, you know what I'm saying, the shit can take.
So like, so you said probably around 2016 you started to mess around with photography. Now I
Yeah.
remember you practiced at one of our events before.
Mm-hmm.
So like around that time, I think you was trying to like also kind of get like have a 9 to 5 job and
Yeah.
do photography. So
Right.
what happened? Can you speak on like what happened with
Uh,
that?
I mean, I had one for a while. I was working for a moving company and then I had other little joints I was doing between then. But, excuse me, it's just like if you ever really want to, like, really devote your time and everything to it, it's just like you got to be all in. And that's just, you know what I'm saying, like for me personally, like I can't really speak on nobody else, but I just know that I gotta be locked in completely. Because I know even when working sometimes, like you may have an opportunity that just may happen today. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a job, I could have been out, you know what I'm saying, New York doing some shit with somebody that was on VH1. You know what I'm saying? I didn't name drop and all that shit, but like it was a big ass project, but they was at work. You know what I'm saying? Next time I said, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here just called in sick, but you know what I'm saying? Did a little behind the scenes joint for or whatever. But I don't know. It's just like seen this little meme that was like, your boss will never pay you enough to be his neighbor. So it's just like, yeah, you may be able to use that money to fund what you got to do, but like you're gonna be burned out. So it's just like how much time can you really, you know what I'm saying, put into your craft instead of making somebody else rich or do what they want to do. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit ain't entrepreneurship ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it just ain't. Some days you know, weeks, months you gonna be broke as shit. Like shit booming now for me because it's summertime. Everybody wanna shoot. Like you got things like this going on. You got parties, events, venues. Everybody want to shoot outside, beach. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. So it's a lot of shit going on. But what's gonna happen when it's January cold as shit? You know what I'm saying? You gonna be shooting videos for $150 with everybody sitting around the trap, one joint a month, and that's all you get. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like it's just all in you know what I'm saying, your mindset and how you can, you know what I'm saying, manage your money and how you can stay focused for real. So
How like how was that grind for you to even get where you was at? Because I remember you was starting up, and at one point you kind of got frustrated because you like you weren't getting support.
man, shit, I frustrate everything. You know what I'm saying? But it just grows on you. You know what I'm saying? Like the more work that you put in, you see your progression. And sometimes you may not think that it's small, you know what I'm saying, in this social media world that we, you know what I'm saying, forced to live in now. It's just like everybody caught up on followers and likes and you know what I'm saying, all that type of shit. But it's like, what's the use in having 10,000 followers if you're not getting no business, nobody support? I'd rather have 1,000 followers and shit, 300-400 people that really genuinely support me than being the thousands and just a bunch of robots liking my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. With that being said, what keep you motivated? What keep you running?
I just want to be great. You know what I'm saying? Even today, like I went to the African American History Museum. You know what I'm saying? And even that was just like, you know what I'm saying, more motivation. You know what I'm saying? Just stack on top of that shit. Like I just want to be great. Like I'm my only child. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's just like on me. You know what I'm saying? To keep shit going for real. So it's just like I ain't got no brothers or sisters. So I gotta do something. I want to give them something. Like even if they not even into the whole media, entertainment, you know what I'm saying, camera lights, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. It'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead and gone. Fuck it, sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Something to
Whatever
thanks
you
down.
want to do, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be something. I don't just want to tell you, go to school, get in debt, go work with somebody else, make them rich. You know what I'm saying? Make them lit. you know what I'm saying, however they're gonna be talking, you know what I'm saying, by that time. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to pass something on. So that's really what keep me going and just seeing how, you know, even living in PG County, like we the most, you know what I'm saying, richest African American county, you know what I'm saying, in the country. So it's just like, yeah, a lot of shit fucked up out here, but it's a lot of people doing some heavy shit, and I just want to be a part of it. And I think I know, you know what I'm saying, I can be. It just got to be just got to be a different way, different path, you know what I'm saying, than most.
Shit, what's next for Ramon.4K, man?
Uh, what's next, man? More videos, more lit shit, man. Just trying to step my game up, you know, trying to just get better. You know, I do definitely got some more, some more icy, some more icy shit on the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Grind Phase. Shout out to my nigga King Juice.
Grind page.
You know what I'm saying? Man, King Juice, we got a video on the way. You know what I'm saying? Dropping soon. Um, Shout out to the couple, you know, same models that's been fucking with a nigga.
Yeah,
You know,
see, like
yeah.
speaking on that, name a few of your like dream clients. Like, who would you love to shoot?
Dream clients? Like, what do you mean? Like, as far as like models, actors?
Nah, just period. Like,
Anything?
if you somebody can give you a top 3 list right now, and you'd be like, I want to shoot this person, that person.
Well, it ain't even a person, but like top, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like A, 1B.
It'd be whatever.
You
Man.
know what I'm saying? Like, if I could shoot like in the NFL,
Oh shit.
you know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit, sports photography, that type of shit, you know, I'm there. I don't even give like I'm a Redskins fan. I shoot for the fucking Cowboys. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's how much I just want to be around that shit. Or like National Geographic. Like I love being outside, all that type of shit too. Like I know a lot of people see my page and they like, oh, you just shoot a lot of girls, this type of shit, we party type shit. But nah, like I really want to step my game up and take it to a whole nother level. Be like really out here, like doing shit, traveling. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. But shit. Uh, Man, if I could get an interview with if I get an interview with Barack Obama, just pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the same, not this particular type setting, but something similar, like back and forth ping pong type shit. And I don't know, like probably somebody like Future, somebody that don't really give interviews. You know what I'm saying? Don't really do a lot of like media stuff. Like, he got a lot of like, videos and all that type of stuff, but like,
Be in the cut.
Yeah, like really in-depth conversation and shit.
Shit, man, I'm gonna ask you 2 more questions, boss. I'm gonna get you out of here, man. But random joints, man. The first, um, just as far like, how did you feel about Nipsey Hussle's movement and what he was doing out here, and just the way he just got hit, and, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit.
Man, sheesh. Like, I mean, really, honestly, to be honest, like, the type of person I am, like, I feel like an idiot to not be hip to, you know what I'm saying, what the brother was doing, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, that tragedy happened to him or whatever. But, it's just like, damn, like, the brother was just, you know what I'm saying, doing so much, and he really had, like, a solid algorithm, you know what I'm saying, towards, like, really how to, you know what I'm saying, make some shit happen. And that's just like really dope. Like, you know, you're saying of course, you seeing with Lauren, you know what I'm saying, you're seeing with the kids, you're seeing with the chains, the money and everything. But it's just like the way he was planning to be financially set up with everything, the investments and everything, like that's just so important. You know what I'm saying? Like being able to generate something for your family, being able to generate something that you pass down. And that's really the key to everything. You know what I'm saying? Even just clean living, you know what I'm saying? Just getting really in tune with your spirit and yourself so that you're not being a, you know what I'm saying, toxic individual or, you know what I'm saying, if you my man and we hanging, I'm putting all bad energy on you. So now you coming off talking to this nigga crazy because of, you know what I'm saying, you been kicking it with me and my energy been low all day. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's really just channeling everything, just being really the best person that you can be. You know what I'm saying? The best man that you can be. And really, that's a lot of motivation too. So it's just like when he passed, it really made me listen. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, I don't really listen to a whole lot of people a lot of times, but it's just like type of shit that he was talking about. It's like, damn, how this shit, you know what I'm saying, skip my ears or whatever. But as far as like what happened to him, damn. more. I mean, I can't really say, man, because it's just like you want to be down and you want to still show that you real, but it's just like certain shit that you don't even want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like even on like I'm sure like the level that I'm on, the level that y'all on. You know what I'm saying? We all young. We all do shit. We all shit like women, like smoking, like doing whatever we want to do. But I'm sure I'm not gonna hang out and sit on the rip all day. I'm sure you not. I'm sure you not. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that niggas all some sucker shit or you know what I'm saying got soft, but it's just like that ain't really you know what I'm saying what I'm trying to do. Like yeah, you want to be able to do stuff for people, but it's just like look how they do you in the end. You know what I'm saying? Like we always. I don't know. It's just crazy. Like yeah, you wanna. I don't know. It's just like sometimes you make me want to think like, should I do shit like from a distance? Do I really gotta be so actively involved and shit? Or even if you are, like, I don't want to say nothing like you gotta have shooters around you and they don't say no crazy shit like that. But it's just like,
You gotta do.
kind yeah, you know what I'm saying? You kind of do for real because it's just like, or even like I know it's some niggas in the hood that fuck it, they ain't got no record. You know what I'm saying? Train them niggas, get them niggas a motherfucking gun license. Be like, look, I need you beside me, nigga. Like, go and shake, let's go to the gym. Like, nigga, I need you to box. You know what I'm saying? Whoop a nigga ass. I need you to hold this shit down. Cool. Good niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Start some shit like that. But I ain't saying you gotta have niggas out there on some wild hot shit. But it's just crazy how like a nigga can just run up on him like that, and he's who he is. So it just always just make me realize that anybody can
Get touched.
yeah, anybody can get touched. Anything can happen, man. So it's just like, just be safe at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
certain niggas don't know how to take certain shit. You know, like you can be telling the truth and the nigga just may not be wanting to hear it.
Feel the same way and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Last question, man. In true Vlad TV fashion, how many joints have you hit from the photography angle?
God damn. I'm gonna just say one of them is we we got a little yeah.
We're gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just leave it there.
Man, real quick, Ramon, appreciate you coming out, man. Plug yourself and plug your business, man.
Yeah, man. No question. Ramon.4K again. Appreciate the love. Very solid original podcast. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all having me coming out. Instagram at Ramon.4K, RAMON.4K. Facebook at the same thing. Don't do Twitter, don't do Snapchat, just IG and Facebook, YouTube at Ramon4K, just RAMON4K. Make it lit, get my views up, follow a nigga. I do follow back. Book a nigga, fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
Man, support black owned, man.
Yes, sir.
We black, man. Man, I appreciate you coming on, my brother. Second episode of the Product of My Environment series. Man, y'all stay solid and we out, man. I appreciate it.